Hello, time for a new video. This time it's for 2 HAVO, VWO and the grammar students. It's about Unit 3, Lesson 4. It's on page 130 when you are in HAVO. It's on page 138 when you are in a grammar student or VWO. And it's about kunnen, mogen. So grab your books and pay attention. We start with kunnen. Something is possible. For kunnen, we use can plus verb or be able to plus verb. So in Dutch, there's only one, but in English, you can use two. Be able to, change the be into am is are. So don't say I be able to. Don't say I am be able to, but say I am able to. So when you look at this sentence, there are two possibilities. You can say, I can play the piano, I'm very good at it. Or you can say, I am able to play the piano. That is kunnen. There's also mogen. For mogen, you need permission. So again, two possibilities. Can plus verb, I know it's confusing. Can plus verb for kunnen and mogen. But in this case, be allowed to. Don't say I be allowed to, say I am allowed to. Don't say I am be allowed to, but I am allowed to. So skip the be, change it into am is are. So in this case, two possibilities. I can borrow my brother's bike to go to school, he doesn't mind. Or I am allowed to borrow my brother's bike to go to school. So I can borrow or I am allowed to borrow. Konden is the past of kunnen. So kunnen, present, konden, past. For konden, you can use could plus verb, and the other one is be able to plus verb. So the difference is the be. The present was for kunnen, and now we do the past, and that is was, were, able to. So change be into was or were. Don't say I be able to. Don't say I was be able to, but say I was able to. So in this case, when I was 3 years old, I'm a little bit older now, so I could play the piano and I was able to play the piano. And it's really funny, I know. So, there's also mochten. Mochten is the verleden tijd van mogen. It's the past. Two possibilities, can't help it. Could plus verb, be allowed to plus verb. Again, change be into was or were. Don't say I be allowed to. Don't say I was be allowed to, but say I was allowed to. This sentence, yesterday, so yesterday is the past. Two possibilities. I could borrow my brother's bike, or I was allowed to borrow my brother's bike. There's also zou kunnen, zou mogen, so something is possible, but you're not sure. Then we use could plus verb. Only one, but two possibilities in Dutch, kunnen, mogen. Zou kunnen, zou mogen. So, this one, play the piano if I practice every day. I could play the piano if I practice every day. I stay late if your mom picks me up. So I mag, ik zou laat mogen blijven. I could stay late if your mom picks me up. And that would be nice with this sports car. Then we have can and could in questions. You ask a classmate or someone you know well, you are familiar with, so your parents or your grandparents or uncles, aunts, or older sister, can I use your pen for a moment? You ask an adult or someone you don't know well, and you have to be polite. Yeah? And polite, if you don't know what polite is, it's beleefd. Then you say, could you tell me the way to the station? Please. And then you use could. please at the end. So, in short, for kunnen, we use can, could, be able to. Konden, also, then it's could and then be able to. So, remember that. Plus verb, that's very important. And for mogen, we also use can, could, be allowed to. So, if you put this in your head, kunnen, can, could, be able to, mogen, can, could, be allowed to, then you are nearly there. Plus verb. And make sure you learn the differences between the present kunnen and the past konden, the present mogen and the past mochten, and the questions. Well, thanks very much for watching. It was a joy. You know where to find me. All the information is there. So good luck studying.